thing. Do you feel like, because even though the person that we're discussing might not have said anything directly about you, do you feel like that she was kind of in agreement with how Nosy felt about your platform? Do you feel like she kind of had feelings, or she just wasn't as supportive? Like, what's your viewpoint? If you feel like answering, you don't have to, but...
Okay. So, do I feel like...
well, Petty Row. Okay, Petty Row. The fuck? I'm not...
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. Like, so do I feel like Petty Row was supportive of my platform?
Right. Do you feel like her... the fact that Nosy had came after you about, like, paying the people in your panel...
I'm going to tell you why it's problematic...
Yeah.
On their side of it now, because Nosy's whole argument is, wait a minute, y'all going over into Bella's platform to put on a show and y'all not getting paid to do it? Y'all a fool. Y'all this, y'all that. So it's like, okay, well, you do know that none of them on the docket have to be in the platform, right? You do know that before I was doing it the way y'all was seeing it the past month or whatever, I used to have a juror of willing participants in the panel. So let's humbly bring this shit back so people can understand, like, I don't need you in my panel for anything to be discussed. So don't get mad at me because not only did it work out because my husband be at work, but...
Okay, I'm going to debunk that real quick. I think what made accountability court different, not even different because Petty Karen, you did the same thing. What made it pop is when you have creators going at each other head all week on their own platform and them coming in one live. To getting them all in one live was what really made it hot. I'm going to be honest. Troubles Girl, I need to know why you here, because I don't know who you are and what you got to do with this. If y'all ain't got nothing to do with this, or y'all ain't part of adding some stuff, you're not just gonna come up and sit in the box. But I do think that panelists did help the show. I'm being honest. You saying man chasing pillows, tell me where I'm wrong. I think panelists coming on and going back and forth, that have been going back and forth separately throughout the week, because you get more people to show up than not. Am I wrong? Do we not get more people to show up than do? Can anybody say, am I wrong about that?
I mean, yeah, people look forward to other people arguing. It's entertaining.
And it's not just any people. You have larger creators that are arguing amongst each other, and those larger creators bring along their supporters and their followers.
We have to be honest.
Yes.
We have to be honest. She started out as a smaller creator. So like Petty Row already has a large following. So let me give it to y'all. I'm not comparing them and saying nobody's more talented or less talented. But let me paint you a picture. Petty Row already has a group of supporters. However, she was able to get those supporters and lock them in. She already did the footwork, and that's what they're used to seeing. Whether it was recapping, whether it was talking about celebrities, however she did that, she already built her platform. Bella started off as a smaller creator, right? Bringing bigger creators to one space. In the same space, to hash out issues. So you get to see both of your creators in one space go toe to toe. That's what people want to see. It's easy for me to talk about Petty and not let Petty in my box. It's easy for Petty to talk about me and not let me in her box. But when you get them two in the same panel, it hits different. So the panelists actually were what made the show hit. We have to be able to show gratitude to how we were able to come up. The panelists actually were needed to be able to make the show be the way it is. And that's okay. That's okay. But we can't then say, I ain't need you motherfuckers, because that's not true. We can't say that. They were needed. Now that your platform is built, you probably can get away with people not coming on. Right? Because it's already built, but people are still going to be wanting people to come to court. So you may have a couple things on the docket where a person might not come. But if you don't get people coming together, people are going to start, they're going to fall off. I'm telling you, they are. Because that's what they want to see over there.
Can I point out something too in that audio you just
ahead.
played? She actually did throw a shot at Petty. She said, well, let me tell you why it's problematic over or with them or something like that. She grouped Petty in with Nosy when she made that statement.
After just clearing me,
Right.
saying that I haven't said anything to her
Yep.
Let me
about
rewind
her
it.
show.
Yep, rewind that. She said, I'm going to tell you. Oh, that's cute.
Oh, that's nice.
Thank you. Nene, you showing out.
Before.
Go ahead, Trip. Go ahead. You showing out.
Y'all said that maybe it's like, okay, shit, hold on. What did somebody just say? I smoked. What did somebody just say? For that, like, okay, hold on, wait. It was something in regards to Bella and the platform. I had the thought. What was just said? Fuck.
The panelist. So I'm gonna rewind it. She said that she really don't need now. Don't get me wrong. I don't think she needs to pay the panelists.
See, I got it. Okay. The platform ain't built off of the creators. Okay, I call bullshit. Like $2 said, all the large creators go there, they bring their following, people listen, right? And when you go in there, the numbers is like anywhere from 1,000 to maybe 3,500 in there. But if you ever see Bella go live on any other day aside from Sunday, the numbers don't be like that. It's definitely the fact that it's all of those creators in one large space bringing all of their followers on the same day. Because she go live Monday through Saturday, the numbers don't peak like that. She hops on plenty of people's lives, the numbers don't go up like that.
Because don't nobody really like Pepto-Bismol.
I hate y'all. I have to rewind it. Hold on. Because I want to highlight that one more time where we'll see it.
Y'all are fool. Y'all this, y'all that. So it's like, okay, well, you do know that none of them on the docket have to be in the platform, right? You do know that before I was doing it the way y'all was seeing it the past month or whatever, I used to have a juror of willing participants in the panel. So let's humbly bring this shit back so people can understand, like, I don't need you in my panel for anything to be discussed. So don't get mad at me because not only did it work out because my husband be at work, but the market is niggas be in school and they be at work. So they don't have time to be in the bullshit to see the bullshit. So when Sunday come around, oh, they front and center. That's it. That's all.
That's not it, and that's not all. Niggas be at work watching this shit. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Niggas be at work in this shit watching this shit front row. So that's not how that goes. You sent the videos of Bella speaking about getting.
Let me say something. Let me say something about that though.
You absolutely do need the people to come to the court. I don't care what she says. You may not need it for every single case, but for those big cases, you absolutely want the large content creator or whoever whoever has the most traction at the time, whatever the drama is at the time, you absolutely want them to come to court.
You want them to come to court, but that's not actual truth. And you got to realize what's been going on. People who don't show up, you get about 10, 11, 12 people jumping in the box wanting to tell the sides of the story. So they want to tell it from their viewpoint. So it hasn't been like that.
But you still need the people.
No T, because
now I'm not talking about the people that's directly in there. You need the panelists.
Need people who seen. You need those.
It's not just like she in the box. Okay, so let's go to difference. Patty Rowe will go in that motherfucker on her thing and just hold the box on her own. She don't need nobody to come up and say shit. She gonna go, well, I saw, and we've been saying this, y'all. We saw this, y'all. And she don't need the people to come up. Those people were necessary for the court to get there. She was a smaller creator. This is what you have to understand. She started off as a smaller creator. Those people
I
coming on
understand
that panel made the show what it. Those people were necessary for the show to get to where it is now. We can't forget where we started from.
That's called
That's the
organic
problem.
growth.
We forget where we started. You cannot forget where you started from.
That's what you call
I
organic
agree
growth.
with that. But right now, where it is, it is.
I said that
Right now,
already.
where it is. If
I
a big
said that
creator don't
already.
show up on one half,
I
they
said that
followers still
already,
gonna
Kari.
show up.
I already said that. She may not need the people now. But I'm telling you right now, it's not going to be as, I don't want to say it's not going to be as big, but people are still going to want to see the people because that's what they are used to. It's just like X-Files. How the fuck we going to have an X-Files with no X's?
Right.
You're going to need people that are a part of it. It's not going to be different if you're not getting both sides. It makes it different. It makes it unique. You got two people in the same room that are telling their side. You don't got two people over there. You got to go to that live, and then I got to go to that live. You got them in the same space. And then we get to vote on this shit. Our opinions actually matter in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different. So the people in that instance did help the show grow. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
But that's even to the point. Look at everybody else. Just to throw somebody in the backdrop. Messy people gonna be messy people. But I understand what y'all saying about putting two creators together. These Negroes act like you actually putting Fuse and Trip went in there and said it. When they had stuff out in the beginning of the week, now you come back and you reintroduce all the mess that went on. Now they come up here and they back at each other head. Yes, it was causing a confusion and bring it back up after people done squashed it. But these people on TikTok is just messy. You only got to really put somebody up in the backdrop. You don't have to go, but having two people go at each other right there,
it makes it different. What I'm saying is this, it brings it, I already said, Kari, it makes it different. You could put anybody in the backdrop. I just said that. I could talk about Petty Row all day. Right? Yeah, people gonna listen. They gonna want to hear it. But it makes it different when you got Antoine that has a show. I've been talking shit about Petty Row. Petty Row been talking shit about me. And we both go to Antoine's show to talk. Now we got to face each other. It makes it different. It's like two motherfuckers. It's like the boxing match. It's like a boxing match. You got Floyd talking about this. He talking shit to his competitor. The competitor talking shit. And now everybody come together to see the fucking match. They've been talking so much shit about each other. Now everybody look forward to the fucking match. That's what it is. Accountability Court is the match. That's what made it go. If y'all don't get that, I'm talking in y'all terms now.
If they don't get it, it's because they don't want to.
And it's okay. I'm not saying, we have to understand our people do play a part in our growth. We can't sit there and be like, I don't need you. Because to be honest, we do. In certain ways to keep our stuff going, we do need.
As content creators, we are nothing without you. So at the end of the day, we wouldn't be content creators if we didn't have nobody to look at our shit.
Mods, Block Scholar. Go ahead.
Am I right or am I wrong?
She said that I don't need y'all. I don't need y'all to come up in my live. I can just talk about y'all without y'all. But as you can see, there's obviously a difference because you've had to change your format. So you can't say that you didn't need the people because now the people not showing up and you've had to change your format. That's what she said.
I'm not here to bash Bella shit. She invited me to be a jury on her shit before. So, I don't have anything bad to say about her platform, but
we're not talking bad about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're okay. We're okay with accountability court. We're cool with it. We're not tripping. We're not saying anything.
But you hit the nail on the head. Motherfuckers be at work watching her shit.
No, I was saying because she had said in the video that people miss miss what's going on during the week because they're at work. That's not true. And I'm gonna tell you why it's not true. People be in the morning show at work. They come in the box all the time and be like, I'm at work, I'm gonna be on mute. Let me go ahead and go real quick because I'm at work. People are in the comments saying they're at work. They be on Lower Ninth show at work. And what they miss in the morning, I recap at 3 o'clock. If I don't catch it, Peach catch it. And if you don't, and if you missed it all, you got the recap pages.
Just to throw that out there, I'm on live Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standards. 8 to 10. I get in, get out.
Hold on. Not everyone can work and be in lives. No, Asia. I'm not saying everyone can be in work and be in lives, but you got to see our lives hold numbers during work day. Is what I'm trying to say. So we can't say that people ain't seeing what's going on because they at work. People listen to the radio at work. People have their phones in their pocket at work. People tell us all the time, you helped us get through our work day. So we know that's not true. That's not the majority. You ain't got 2.3K people in the live, 1.2K people in the live because people was at work. That's not true. Because the same motherfuckers that be in her live on Sunday was in my live on Monday through Friday, was in Diamond live in the morning show, was in Peach live at 8 o'clock at night. So we can't say that because we got the same, damn near the same audience. So that's not true.
Maybe that's what one of the issues may be, that we're sharing the same pool pretty much of people. I'm just trying to figure out what the issue is that Bella has with me. I would like to point out, getting back to the topic, I would like to point out that I have been recapping the tea on TikTok for the past 2 years. I've been recapping the tea on TikTok for the past 2 years. Okay. Can anybody explain to me how me doing the exact same thing that I've been doing for 2 years, I do that, and it's caused such an uproar?
Well,
I've been
I
doing
said that. I
it.
told them to go back and look at your content.
Petty, it's the same thing. The only difference is once you put on the robe, it now become a judge thing, right? And you have a gavel and all this. So now people are seeing, now it's going to be competition. I still feel as though Bella was worried about the competition.
Karen, I got a gavel.
Yes, but you don't hold it the same way. You don't do it.
I
the
had the
same
gavel
way.
for the last almost 6-7 months.
I get it, but like I said, once you do, okay, and you say, when people aren't secure in how they feel about their platform, they're worried about somebody else taking their spot. Anything that someone does that could be identical or similar to what they're doing, they're going to feel a certain kind of way about it. That's what I mean. Because do you know how many people when all these court shows started popping up and people came to me, okay, so-and-so doing this, okay, I never spoke on it because I didn't think it was that serious. I felt, okay, if somebody want to do it, that's what they're going to do. I didn't feel offended by it. I thought it was a good idea. I like Bella's court. I would do it differently. And I had done mine differently. So that's why I never once said, oh no, we got to go after Bella because she's taking my spot. Never once thought that about anybody who does their own court show.
And they did try that. Okay, they did try to pin y'all against each other, and that was deaded quickly because you didn't feed it. And I think that's what we have to understand. When people start to pin us against each other as creators, we have to dead it. We can't go in a panel and feed it. Because when we start to do that, that's where we as creators have the control not to create the division. If we don't feed it, it won't grow.
You think they count pockets?
I don't think that. We're going to play the video. I'm finna play this again. I think Chasing Pillows was on some bullshit. I'm not going to lie. I think sometimes, I think Chasing Pillows use Bella. I'm not gonna lie. I think Chasing Pillows use Bella. That's only me listening to this.
No, they used each other.
Well, yeah, they used each other for.
They used each other.
I don't know how she got in there, but I think that this was a poor. I think this was not good. The way this
Chasing Colostomy Bag called her up there because she already had stuff against me, and then Bella used that space to get her rocks off for what she was feeling about me. So they used each other.
But hold on, Petty. Let's back up a little bit. If you go check your messages, T, Proxy been trying to tell you in the comments for the last hour. She didn't use her. They've had a live together talking about issues Bella has had with other creators just a few weeks ago that Proxy posted. So this is not new for them two.
Hey T. If I could just really quick.
I'm not
everybody. I hope.
Hold on, let me play this. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Talking. I did hear you talking. I was gonna.
Hold on. Go ahead, Confidence. Go ahead.
Yeah,
started a sentence.
Yeah, I did.
Before y'all
I did
go.
hear you, but I'm gonna mod right now. So I'm gonna do this, and then you could do that. Hey y'all, I know y'all see me. I missed y'all. It's nice to see y'all. I see y'all started tapping already. Y'all know what I came up here for. Complete the live goal. Tap the screen. Let's go for 350, 400, 500K, whatever it is. I appreciate that. Okay, T saying 5. So let's get that 5K. And y'all complete that gift goal up there. It's way, way behind. So start.
I just reset it. I literally just reset it.
Let's get it. All right.
Okay, let me play this real quick, Trina, before you go. I just want to see, because Proxy been trying to get my attention. So, okay, let's see.
Didn't you say earlier stop having conversations for free and doing all of this? So therefore, there is no resolution conversations. You want me to come over all these free unity lives just to be back fighting again in 2 weeks? I'm good on it.
That's my personal question. That's my just personal opinion. I feel like, and that has nothing to do with Bella. It has to do with every person who hosts a panel that is robust. If people say, hey, this is my price for me to show up, and the panelist or the host doesn't pay it, then it should just be an even end of a business transaction. No one should take.
Why so fast? Hold
on. Individuals like.
Is it already fast forwarded, or is that me putting it on? No, I think it's. Hold on. It's fast.
Oh, she wanted $300 to be here today. There should be no offense. You're running a business. That person is not a witness, but is a guest. So no, he just time come on now with the water. I'm just saying. So Peach, I said that earlier. I agree. Like, you should be paid for your time. Everyone should be paid for their time, especially if specifically if you're looking for something specific. If Bella is looking for plaintiffs and defendants for her docket, those are paid.
Especially if I'm pulling in all these numbers.
Yeah, those are paid guests. Unfortunately, there's no way to get around that. There's no way to get around not paying your moderators, and there's no way to get around not paying your guest who you invite for a special request, which is a docket. There's no way to get around it. No one can argue their way out of it. You got to pay the piper. If you're going to have people, if you're going to go to their lives, if you're going to watch, if you're going to personally invite them to your show to be a plaintiff or a defendant, you must pay those people. Point blank, period. You are running a show, and all guests must be paid. So I'm not here to argue with anyone, because if I was running a show and I had a docket with plaintiffs and defendants, you better believe they'd be paid.
And then I'm going to say this and get in on a lot of these. Hold on, Peach. I just want to tell y'all that.
He didn't come back, you guys. $2 didn't come back.
I'm finna get my broke ass down in the comments. Because this is how my tax bracket is coming. What I'm about to drop, but I want to say this. A lot of y'all are not business oriented. There's a guy on here who has the kids saying, are you smart? One of those babies was just on Abbott Elementary. So like you said, Nosy, build your platform outside of this ghetto shit and think about getting yourself into bigger spaces. Well, a lot of this shit will never translate into a bigger space. Be blessed. And all you hoes in the comments, I got a whole ass you can suck. Bye, Nosy, bystander.
Okay, so that was the context behind her saying about the paying and all that, but hold on.
Talking about me? No, she still got her sentiments out, right? Did I ask for a check after she ended her life?
See, I need to watch that live again because So when this was the day when she was kind of getting the rundown. She was trying to figure out what was happening and. Wait, okay, so tell me again. So what exactly happened? Like, just break it down one more time, because I feel like I missed that part.
As far as what, Nosy?
Mm-hmm.
So whenever I do accountability court, when the show is over, Nosy will go live in the evening and ask people, so what happened in court? And then Rose, she will come over there because Rose is good.
That only happened once though, didn't it?
Yeah, I've never. That's only happened once. Nosy does.
That's only happened once. That didn't. That wasn't a
Yeah, she does not
thing.
go live purposely after Bella's court. At night. I don't think that happened.
Yeah, that only happened one time. That wasn't a consistent thing. That wasn't an every time thing.
Recap. She has a great talking voice. She'll go over there. She'll talk about it, and then if people that was on the docket decide they want to come up in her panel and explain a little more, then boom, you damn near got to recap all over again. So then I like how she jokingly called herself a judge yesterday. Jokingly, not yesterday, but Sunday night, she jokingly said it. She's like, okay, so all right, we in court, so.
Huh?
Every Sunday to do the recap. However, it has to be, it's basically around the time she wanted it to be almost like recapping Bella's court, but I refused to do it in that fashion. So I said, how about we just do it like whatever happened throughout the week, and I'll recap maybe the top 3 things that happened throughout the week instead of recapping Bella's court. So it in fact was going to be after Bella's court. It was. But I made sure that I didn't.
So the recap was supposed to be structured around Bella's court.
In a way, however,
that was the proposal. The proposal.
Yeah, in a way. So I wanted to make sure that because I'm mutuals, I don't have no problem with nobody. I didn't want it to be that. So I decided to open my mouth to say that I don't want it to be explicitly off of Bella's court and more so what happened throughout the week. And that the people can choose what they wanted me to recap throughout the week. And we could talk about it like that. That was me being like, respectful of someone else's content, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it was technically, in a way, true-ish.
Okay.
But I just didn't tell everybody that was what initially was.
So did you tell Bella that? Which is why Bella felt like
we never had that conversation.
So you didn't tell Bella?
Asked of me. It wasn't asked of me. But however, because I heard y'all saying that, I just came to correct it. And they said that she in the comments, so now she know. It was never supposed to be, I didn't want it to be based upon her show. So it's no longer about Bella's court, more so what happened throughout the live.
The reason why I asked you, did you tell Bella that? Because Bella made the statement that Nosy goes live every Sunday. And
yeah, I think that conversation was had after the fact. Before.
Okay.
That was
that's why, okay.
Yeah,
but she did end up eventually
before. Now, after the fact, there has been a conversation, but at that time of that video, there wasn't a conversation between her and I. But we did have a conversation after the fact, and I let her know that it's not about Bella's accountability court. It's more so what happened throughout the week, and I'll just recap that because.
Okay, let's talk about that real quick, Rose.
Mm-hmm.
If we're looking at like how Patty could possibly be potentially make it hard for Bella, right? If she does the stuff on Thursday. Because Nosy's pretty smart when it comes to when she sees a niche, right? When she sees something that could possibly be like this can pop, this can be gold. Why would then we think that Patty going live about recaps on Thursday or court on Thursdays, then Sunday Bella doing it, and then recapping it again after court? So it wouldn't be a problem for neither of them, right? Each of them will still get numbers, and they're talking about the same shit because right after court, they go right over to Nosy, and it's still numbers about what just happened in court.
Because
so it's still recycles
most
numbers.
People can't sit 6 and 8 hours the whole day to watch everything that goes on. So a recap would be good. I know I can't sit 8 hours on a Sunday. So a recap is good.
That's what I'm saying, right? So it doesn't hurt. Like none of this is hurting anybody.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Rose.
So what I'll say is what I think might rub people wrong, and I'm just being neutral, is it's one thing to do like a recap, right? I know for me, I can
That's a
condense.
good idea too, Lala. Appeals court. I was saying a pre-trial. Go ahead.
I know for me, I can condense a whole lot of shit that happened in the course of maybe like 30 to 45 minutes. And so a lot of people's attention span can only take up to that much. And because my recaps are so detailed and efficient, then they want to hear it. Now, what I think might throw people off is the fact that there are already, from my understanding, there was at least 3 to 4 different courts. We are a little community on TikTok. For us to already have 2 to 3 courts already looks, it's already a lot. And then to add one more just kind of looks funny. I'm not saying that it is funny. I'm not saying I have a problem with it. However, I think what's throwing people off is more so it could have been maybe named something different, or the way that it went about it could have
What's the name of it?
Petty Rose Court?
Yeah.
Petty Rose, what's your court called?
Celebrity Court with Petty Rowe.
Right. So I think what's
so
throwing
it is different, ain't it? Zay?
Yes.
Yeah, but no, because it's still court. Like the basis of it is court. You put on a robe, you talk about it, whatever the case may be. It's technically recaps. The only thing that makes it different is the fact that you're talking about celebrities. However, once you tiptoe out of celebrity and then you have your people vote and say, do you want to talk about celebrity or do you want to talk about the community tea? And they choose community tea, then it now shifts and it's now similar to what Bella does. That is where the problem lies.
But Rose, the problem for me is I've already been doing tea recaps with people on this side of TikTok for 2 years. I've already been doing that. I've had people come up on my panel, have their, tell their side of the story. I've been doing that for 2 years. So how in the world in 3 weeks somebody is mad at me for doing what I've been doing for 2 years?
I can't speak to that. I'm just looking at it from a different perspective. I'm just, just nuanced because I haven't heard I haven't heard that part. I haven't heard anybody look at it from that angle of why someone.
I said it earlier.
Yeah, I was in for a little bit. I didn't hear that. So I'm just saying, just from an unbiased perspective, I think that may rub someone wrong. I think because you went and put on a robe.
Let me go into
it look more like a court is what might be throwing someone off. And I can't speak for anybody else. I'm just.
So that's what I was going to say. Because somebody said, why change the format? It's called growth and evolution, right? So this is what we have to understand. We grow. And once we realize something may be a thing, Rose, when you do Rose Roulette, you have a whole performance. You remember you said it. When you came over here, you said, no, I got to get the look. I got to get my makeup right. I got to get my wig on. They got to see my face. When we have a show, there is now a new character unlocked. A new, you got to get dressed for the show. So when you're trying to evolve, when you're trying to make something stick, you have to change how you do it. This may work for me. And that's okay. Like I said, I got a gavel. I didn't have this gavel before Bellacore started. I had the robe. I used my damn nightgown as a robe.
I call it production. I feel like it's production.
See, so this is what I'm saying. I hear what Rose's saying, but here's where I feel like we're going to be in the same boat. Because in a minute, when I start back up Monday, Wednesday, Friday, back to my regular schedule, are we going to be in the same predicament?
No, because you're on a whole nother side of TikTok.
No. I know, like, in us, we understand that. But if she feels that way about Petty and like Rose saying, there's only a few amount of people we got a small thing, then we going to be right back in here talking about how AK.
You know what? I think what's like what keeps ringing to me, and like I said, I have no problem. How people do their content is how they do their content, right? For me, there's nothing that is completely original. There's always someone that had did it first, and you being a person, you can make it add your own flavor to it to make it your own, right? Because I know for me, and I can only speak for me, there's people who do loyalty tests all the time. Rose Roulette, I added a twist to it. So that way, can't nobody be like, oh, she's biting completely off of somebody else. They can't do that. However, I do believe that because of the community that we're in, I think that some people feel like because there are already so many courts, it just looks funny. For me, I feel like everybody can win. I feel like everybody can make it their own, add their own twist, add their own flavor to it. And everybody can eat. And if anything, we can bounce off of each other. However, everybody doesn't operate the same. Everybody doesn't view the content the same, right? The support isn't there the way that it should be when it comes to the content creators.
You mean us supporting each other?
Mm-hmm. It's one thing for us to share supporters. It's another thing for us to share support amongst each other. It's another for us to go, like, for example, I know I'll tell somebody quick to go and see TeaTyme's live, or to go see Pedro, or to go see Karen. I don't have a problem with telling someone to go and see someone else and supporting them. Sometimes I'll even hop in the box because I know my people go come into the room, and that guarantees, my people coming and supporting to some capacity. I do it, and a lot of people my shit. But there are some people who are very stingy with not only their money, but stingy with their supporters. They stingy with a whole lot of shit. And it translates even in conversations such as these.
I agree.
This shouldn't be as big as what the fuck it is. Respectfully, it shouldn't.
I agree.
I feel like, to be honest, I don't even think people feel like they originated anything, because like I said in the comments, truthfully, we all know that we didn't originate it. I haven't seen one original idea yet. I think
X-Files. Because X-Files ain't that original. It's a TV show.
Sorry, T. It's not. But you're doing good with it though. I actually love X-Files because it is kind of a unique spin. I think the problem is people feel like they can't match up to other people's talent or other people's charismas and personalities. So if they start doing things that you're doing, then now your crowd might go over there, because people are scared to venture off into TikTok and go on other sides of TikTok. Everybody want to share these same 2,000-3,000 people instead of venturing around, talking to different people. Like you just had Dana up in the live, was that yesterday or something? I ain't never seen her in a panel. That's a whole different side, but people don't want
to. She came to me though. Somebody sent her to me.
But even still, like, if you're not gonna expand and get off this side of TikTok, you gonna always feel some type of way, because there's only so many concepts.
But some people don't care about that though. Like, I'm to the point where I don't care what side of TikTok somebody see me on. I'm going to get on when I want to get on and do what I want to do. If I want to put on a robe and an old gray wig that I just snatched from under the counter, then that's what I'm going to do. I don't care who see it. I don't care if the white people come, if the Asian come, if the Mexican
I was saying
come.
not like worried about who will see it. I'm saying just
what you were talking about, like getting outside of this.
Yeah, like venturing
this
into
side of
other
TikTok,
sides
because
of TikTok.
people are scared of.
I don't want to go to the other sides of TikTok.
They're scared of sharing
everybody,
the same
but like
if
you're insecure and you feel like, oh well, I'm a judge, so you can't be a judge, then what you should be doing is trying to venture into other sides. Because if you think you just want to be the one judge in this one side of maybe 2,000 to 4,000 people, that's not going to work. That's what I'm saying. You gotta scroll through lives, talk to different people.
But if we come together, though, if we came together, right, it wouldn't even be that. Because even last night, right, I even told, hold on, Trina, because you got a real loud background. Hold on. I even told Dana, I said, you should take Zola on Bella Court Sunday. She's like, court? Y'all got court? I said, yeah, it's court on Sundays where they bring people out. I said, so all we got to do, like, if people don't, we use it. Like, I don't know. It's nothing wrong with, you can get people like Slim sent Dana here.
But even if you do that, people still gonna say that you don't support. Hence what Bella said in that live. Well, I don't know if petty support, but I've been on your live for your court multiple times. So how are you gonna say that I didn't support you? So it don't even matter if you refer somebody over to somebody's page. Sometimes a nigga just not gonna give you any kind of credit. And that's wild to me to say it in front of people. And you know I've been in your lives.
Petty, I think there was a time, and I correct me if I'm wrong, I think something transpired on Bella's Live. And I think you did make statements inferring that people is dumb for entertaining this type of shit in regards to Bella's court. And I think that's what she's referring to.
That wasn't true.
Can you be specific on what type of shit? Because I see a lot of shit is dumb.
Something was happening. And I think it might have been taken out of context, but I remember you saying something similar to that. And I don't know if she may have misinterpreted what you said. But I do remember that there was a statement that was made in regards to the show and apparently telling someone to get off the panel and implying that the people who are coming to the show are dunce for entertaining foolishness to some capacity. I could be wrong.
You talking about the cooperation? Is you talking about when we had the cooperation was going on? I don't remember that. Oh, if somebody got the footage, send it to me, and I can tell you exactly what I was talking about was dumb.
I kind of think I remember that. I think one of your people might have been up there having court, and you was telling them to get down. It wasn't worth the conversation.
It was something along them.
Okay, then I wasn't talking to Bella. Then I was talking specifically to my person.
So I'm saying what I'm saying is I remember hearing that, and I'm saying that it may have been taken out of context, or there may have been a misunderstanding to some capacity, because even in that video with her and chasing pillows, she refers to those statements that you made. She did.
But if she took that out of context, then
that's what made people question, like, did they ever hear Petty Rowe actually make them statements? Did she ever hear that? Or is she just like saying anything?
But if I wasn't talking to her, if I came, Rose, if you up here arguing about something and me and you talk on the back end, we have personal conversations, we have a personal relationship with each other. Then I'm probably gonna come up here and tell you, stop arguing with these people. Stop doing this dumb shit. Why is you up here arguing with them? Get down. It ain't worth it.
That don't even make sense though, because if she was mad at that, why would she have said it when it happened?
I'm not calling TeaTyme dumb. I'm asking you why, because of stuff me and you have talked about on the back end, right? You've told me probably, you know what, this is getting on my nerve. It's really bothering me. Why you up here dealing with this dumb shit? Get down.
I think that was I think she took that and may have, and I can't speak for nobody, but I'm based off of what I remember and like context clues. I think that is what she heard and ran with that, not realizing that it wasn't towards her platform, but more so towards the person that you were talking to and telling them to stop entertaining shit that ain't for them because they said blah, blah, blah. So I don't know. I'm being neutral. I'm just saying I remember hearing that shit. I remember the conversation. I remember you speaking to somebody. And
I think it might have been Bridget. For some reason, I'm thinking it was Bridger. For some reason, I vaguely remember what you're talking about, but I know I wasn't talking to Bella. I wasn't talking to her. I was talking to my person.
Did Bella say that though, or are we just assuming?
She's saying she in the video she referenced some statements that probably was made in the
Rose, was that when they
saying in the comments it was Bridget.
It was Bridget when what's her name was up there.
I'm gonna rotate you out real quick.
When they was bringing up
Tasha Mack. Was it with Tasha
Mack? Yep, the Tasha Mack situation with the other lady.
I know.
You did, Rose. That is right. Petty did come up there and say that and say, "Get down from here." That is stupid. Yeah, but that was in that telling Bridget that was stupid to be protecting that situation. You know, you ain't got. Yeah.
So she wasn't calling Bella Course to, but she was saying it's stupid to be doing it.
The way that it was said, like the way that it was said without context, or if you. I don't know. I think
Do you think that maybe the comments was feeding that too? Saying, dang, so what you saying, Bellacore stupid now? Because I think that's what happens a lot of the time.
She also seems to be persuaded by other people as well. She really doesn't know how to think for herself from what I see.
Yes, that things have certainly changed. That's really what I came up to say. Things have certainly changed around accountability court.
Can I say this? It's really irritating when people speak on shit that they don't know what the hell they talking about. Now, we all know that Bella didn't make this shit up. Okay? The women of the 9 that are beautiful and brilliant gave this idea to her. Let's make this very clear.
How did that come about?
What do you mean? We got together, the 9 of us, on the back end, and said we wanted to create a space where people can come hash out their differences and work things out. None of us wanted to be the host of the show. So we got together and said, well, who do y'all think can do the show? At that time, Bella had her head up my ass. So I said, y'all, Bella is cool. What y'all think about Bella? We got an idea to Bella. We wanted her to do the show to bring people together, to hash out differences, because at that time, last September, everybody was beefed out with everybody. So when it comes to creativity, she didn't create this shit. She copying. So how the fuck can she
I don't think that's
somebody else?
But I don't think that's considered copying.
Right.
$2 when somebody just gives you a vision and you put it into fruition, because you still have to have some type of dedication. You still have to have some type of motivation, and you still have to have some type of amp to be able to bring it to fruition and make it actually pop. Anybody can create an idea, but can you bring it to fruition? And she actually did that.
Mad. She can't get mad when somebody else is doing it, because you didn't create this yourself. So you cannot get mad when you see.
But neither did you though, $2, because it was already a show like that, which was Karen.
No, it wasn't.
You get what I'm saying?
I didn't know nothing about Karen. No.
Well, that's what I'm saying though. It was already a show like that. You just didn't know about it. So we can't say that you created. You might have thought of the idea, but there was already a show like that on TikTok.
Exactly. So this shouldn't even be a discussion, because everyone is gonna, if in your opinion, everybody is gonna take something from everybody. There's no creativity there.
Right.
So there shouldn't even be a discussion.
I said that earlier. Not one idea is anybody's own.
The discussion should be is why she throwing slick ass comments Petty Road way, not whether or not her show is gonna last. We already know her show don't last.
Yeah.
Well,
that's what we're talking about.
I think there's enough room for both ladies. I think they both have amazing platforms. I am kind of irritated with Bella because I feel like she allowed somebody to feed her some bullshit information, and she hasn't acknowledged that and apologized for it. So that's why I've been throwing my shade towards her. But at the end of the day, Bella clearly has a big following, and I think Petty Row has a nice following. I just tend to like Petty Row a little bit more because Petty lets you know I'm for the mess, I'm for the drama. I think Bella kind of plays like I don't want the mess, I don't want the drama. But clearly that's how the platform is running, and that's bringing the viewers every week. So I respect Petty for being upfront saying I'm for the bullshit versus acting like you're a deer in headlights every Sunday, because that's less entertaining. And yes,
and that's what makes it different, because Petty comes up, she puts it on the table, she makes jokes, she gets comedy, and she's really like she got the whole act going with the wig and you know, like I like the whole.
Me, you got the view, you got the real, you got the talk, you got Wendy Williams. Everybody ends up discussing the same topics, the same situations. So let all these girls get their coin. But at the end of the day, I made me a song and dragged the hell out of Bella. So I'm in a good mood. The song gonna be on Apple Music real soon. I also clocked D Manny ass since he got so much to say. And I thought about getting on Snap and James, but I didn't because they already struggling enough.
Peach, can I ask you for your help?
What?
I was gonna say,
not trying to center, but I'm trying to figure out how to get my daughter songs on Apple Music. I just bought the copyright to one of the beats. Can you help me?
Absolutely. I send you. Well, I follow you. Don't follow me on this page, but I send you a DM.
Okay, thank you.
You welcome, boo.
Peach said exactly how I feel. Peach, can you throw something about me in the song, please? Because that's where my problem came in with Bella too, when she let her court or whatever they post, the jurors vote on whether my mama had passed or not, and never apologized, never acknowledged it. Just
wait, what happened?
Somebody that Bella doesn't know told Bella that my mama didn't pass, that she was the godmother that I quote unquote claimed, and that I made the whole thing up. There was never a death.
I remember
there was a trial on that specifically.
On
that and the whole situation with that woman, but they voted separately. So one of the votes was, did Trina's godmom actually pass, or is this lady the godmom? And I came up into the panel. Well, I came up before the vote, and when I left down, she didn't say nothing, and she just let the people go ahead and vote. And for the people saying that's not Bella's fault, yes, the fuck it is. It's her platform. Who fault would it be? You voting on whether or not somebody in my family passed? That's weird. If you don't get over
Shit.
Well, TeaTyme, I'm gonna send you the information. Shout out to you. Got a panel full of icons. Everybody have a blessed weekend.
Thank you. I just want to
I
finish
see the
the
information
footage.
too. Bye, y'all.
Bye,
Bye. I'm gonna finish playing this footage real quick. Hold on.
if I said something. Then I just said I went up in the panel, and then she did the vote.
T, can you turn Rose camera off?
No, I can't. But I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this footage because Proxy really wanted me to see the footage, and then I know y'all don't want to be here till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to make y'all be here that long. So let me finish playing this.
X, Y, and Z. Peach, he said how he felt. Whoever else was on the panel talking about court, whatever, right? But it was just interesting to me that, okay, Peach is in your panel talking to you, entertaining you. Did you pay him? There was other people in your panel talking to you, entertaining.
But she did pay Peach, right? She paid Peach, right? Didn't Nosy pay Peach?
I don't know.
I think she did pay.
Barb.
I think she paid Peach too.
Oh, I don't know. Don't have me lying. Child.
Hold on. You.
When I went up there, I would say this: the difference between me and Rose is that Rose is somebody people love because she knows how to capture everything. So Nosy actually was saying, "Can y'all bring me Rose because I want to recap?" I actually requested to come up, so therefore I wasn't expecting her to be like, "Well, Peach, come tell me, and I'm a cash app you." I wanted to come up because I wanted to talk shit.
Okay. So you requested up. Okay.
I wasn't tripping on getting no money from Nosy.
So, and we did talk about that, y'all. When Nosy first said, should people pay the panelists? We all talked about that collectively, and we said that if you're requesting for somebody and they're busy or they're a well requested person, then that should be taken in consideration for their time. Like even when Dana was here, I was like, y'all, like I didn't request for her, but because she doesn't usually go on panels, you know what I'm saying? I was like, like pushing people to gift her, support her, you know what I'm saying, to like big it up. But so we did agree that if you're asking for a specific person and we know that it's really trending, a lot of people want that person, that would be a good idea to offer some type of payment or reciprocity to that person. So we did agree with it.
Rose should be compensated because I feel like she is very able to do that. If it's not about me, I tend to tap out and not be really attentive to it. So I think she does a great job with that. But yeah, Nosy didn't pay me. And I heard Bella saying, trying to be funny with it. Did you pay when you played with your pussy on your live? You probably did. You didn't get not nan gift. The whole live got took down. Now by TeaTyme.
She shows out every time.
Damn, Peach.
Now, she said she was willing to pay Rose for the recap. I don't know if Rose was paid to actually do the recap on Sunday. I just know that.
Were you paid, Rose?
I was I was paid before I even entered the room. So like
you paid before you even. So Nosy is about her money. I'm not finna lie to y'all. She gonna pay.
I came up there. I said you get 2 hours. I said you get 2 hours and some questions. And then I ran down all the shit that motherfucker happened. The second time she came, she paid me before I even went up there. She don't play no games. The very first time she asked for a recap, it was Diamond, all them other people that was in there.
Y'all said tell her yes or no. She said yes. Go ahead, Rose. You good.
I'm sorry, I've been drinking.
You fine. I ain't tell you. You can go ahead.
Yeah, like the very first time, that was the very first time where she had to ask me for my Cash App, and then she sent it. And then I gave the recap. And then because her people enjoyed the recap so much, they was like, we only want Rose to do it because that made sense. Everything made sense. It didn't make sense before, and then ever since then, she been paying me to do the recaps. But I decided that I wasn't gonna do just recaps off of Bella's show, but more so off of the week because it's basically what happened throughout the week, and then So I was like, whatever happens throughout the week, we'll just do like 3 or 4 stories, and then I'll recap that.
Okay. So you got paid. So there's an answer to that.
Hey.
I don't pocket watch people, so I didn't go out my way to ask Rose, well, did she actually cash app you for that recap or not? No, because it ain't my business. I'm not worried about what Nosy do on her platform. And respectfully, stop worrying about what I'm doing on my platform, because at first, when I heard it the first fucking time, oh yeah, Bella, because people can't figure out who else you know that's doing 1 million likes in a day.
We all done did 1 million likes in a day.
Oh yeah, we all can get a milli. Like that's not a problem. That's what she said. Is that what she just said?
She brought that up the other night too about getting 1 million likes. Baby, I done got 1 million likes in less than 2 hours. It's not hard if your people are dedicated.
Is that what she just said? Hold on, I thought I heard something different.
She said she was willing to pay Rose for the recap. I don't know if Rose was paid to actually do the recap on Sunday. I just know that I don't pocket watch people, so I didn't go out my way to ask Rose, well, did she actually cash app you for that recap or not? No, because it ain't my business. I'm not worried about what Nosy do on her platform. And respectfully, stop worrying about what I'm doing on my platform, because at first, when I heard it the first fucking time, oh yeah, Bella, because people can't figure out who else you know that's doing 1 million likes in a day.
Oh.
But this is what I'm confused about.
I thought she said that people can't figure out anybody that's doing it like that on a Sunday, which I agreed with because I say she got Sundays on lock. I didn't know she said 1 million likes in a day. We all definitely can hit 1 milli. So that's not really like if we push it or whatever, we can definitely, yeah.
Some of y'all is real slow. Oh, those 1 million likes is forced. Bitch, what you mean?
It's just an incentive. We don't get nothing extra for the milli likes, y'all. It's just an incentive.
Tap the screen, share the live. If you enjoying what you watching, tap the screen. What do you mean? You think we got a pew pew up to somebody's head telling them tap motherfucking screen? Huh? Some of y'all dumber than a box of rocks.
Yeah, hold on. Oh shit. I saw something. Yeah, Simone, I have. I don't. So it's Diamond. I think Diamond was one of the first on his side to hit the milli. And that was a while ago. That was over a year. Am I wrong? I think that was a while ago. We all have. If we say, hey, we want to get to 1 milli likes, our people will help us get to 1 milli. If it's a thing that we really want to do, if we want to make it a thing, we all can get there. So we can't say
will help us.
But it's not an extra stipend or anything, y'all, we get for hitting 1 milli likes.
Hey, TeaTyme. Hey, Rose. Hey, Petty. Hey, Trip. Hey, everybody.
Rose, why you laughing?
Hey, TeaTyme, let me ask you a question. Have you ever heard of Judge Mathis? Have you ever, who you want me to speak to? Hey, Trina. Check this out. Have you ever seen her Judge Mathis speak? Do you remember Night Court back in the day?
What am I missing? Why is she laughing? Why everybody laughing?
I'm just asking questions. Do you know these things I'm talking about? Have you ever seen Judge Mathis?
I think it's because they think I didn't know that they seen me put my wig on, but I did see. I did know. I only put it on to go out, and I took it right back on.
Do you hear me?
Oh, yes. I was trying to figure out what the joke was first, Chastity. I can't be lost.
We seen Trina sling. Girl, look.
You seen just now?
Judge Mathis.
Elementary senses of humor. They.
It was in the box. It was just. It happened here.
Oh, she put her wig on. Oh, come on now.
When? Just now?
You ain't see that girl put that wig on.
I'm
her
telling y'all,
camera
I ain't
on
see
just
it. I
for
be
that.
missing stuff.
She ain't been
I'm
had
trying
her
to be
camera on that
focused,
whole
y'all.
time. She turned her camera on for that.
I will tell you, she got some skills because she was driving and putting that wig on at the same time. So check this out. Have you seen Judge Mathis? Have you seen divorce court? Have you seen all these courts? How one person gonna come up here talking about they got the big idea of court and all these courts? All my life, I done seen all these courts.
Yeah.
You done seen courts. I done seen courts. Everybody seen courts. How just cause they tell somebody go do something, now they done made up the whole situation in the court.
I agree.
Let me go write this down in my book.
I hate you, Rose. Mute, Rose. We getting sleepy. Is that it? Let me go ahead and play this footage. Mute, Rose, mute. Trip, is this good to you, Trip? Since you ain't in it.
Shit, it's getting there.
She's saying over this damn song.
Hold on. Let me play this.
Why does she only have advice for just you? It seems like you're not the only person that goes live. Like why does lady keep talking?
I realize it's not advice. It's okay. What can we do to disrupt accountability court so we can get the flow back to everybody else's page? The purpose is to.
Now, Rose,
But
do you
go live on Sunday? So where do people go?
Why y'all harassing? Why y'all flagging my live? What happened to Petty? Somebody, are y'all reporting us? What we do? Why y'all reporting us? I ain't bullying and harassing nobody.
She got dropped?
Yeah, she just dropped and I got a warning for harassment and bullying. I ain't even do nothing. Y'all know reporting affects me, even if you're reporting somebody you don't like. But I did get a report for harassment.
Yeah, they reported me.
They reported you. Yep, I got reported too. They reported us both.
If you mad, say you mad, Bookie Butt.
Could y'all please not do that? Like, it's real easy. Like, I think that we don't understand. When you don't like somebody, you ain't got to report them. Just scroll out. Like, it's real simple to just go and be like, I'll come back another day because I don't want to see that person I don't like. I think social media making y'all real. You can't just go walk down the street, you see a person you don't like and be like, I'm going to report you for walking down that street.
Well, it is people that do that. We call them Karens.
That's true. We just had that happen at the birthday party. That just happened at the birthday party today. That just happened. Oh, let me read Poetic Cash App real quick. Poetic, I'm sorry. I'm gonna read it right now, and then I'm gonna go back. She said, CNN reports same news 24 hours enough for all. She sent that at 8 something. Sorry, Poetic.
That's true.
Oh, I'm sorry, 8 Simone. I didn't mean to invite you. CNN reports same news 24 hours. That's what I was trying to say earlier. Let me finish playing this for somebody to report me again.
Just remove accountability court altogether. That's the plan.
That's not the plan, y'all. Do you think that's the plan, Rose? Because you a bailiff. Do you think it's anybody's plan to remove?
I'm not a bailiff no more.
Oh.
I'm neutral.
Oh, shit.
If somebody wanted to take her spot, wouldn't that require them to go live on Sunday? Like, if you're going to take somebody's spot, you're going to take that spot, right? That would entail you going live on Sunday.
The same day, the same time.
I gotta be honest with you. I ain't gonna lie to you. The people who agree with you saying that's some bullshit. Because it don't have to be just on Sunday to steal somebody's spot or position.
Yes, it do. Then that's indirect. Then we talking about direct.
I'm gonna tell you why, right? I'm gonna tell you why.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this all sounds like some kid shit. How can somebody steal your spot? Like, nigga, go live and do what you do. They gonna come, they gonna come.
Why doesn't it, y'all? Why do y'all think it doesn't?
My thing is be direct. Like if you gonna take somebody man, you gonna take somebody man. How do you indirectly take somebody man? No, if you're gonna take somebody man, you gonna be in that man's face. You gonna have him in your bed, going on dates, whatever it is. There's no indirect way
That
to
man,
take somebody's
right?
man. If you feel like somebody's going to take your spot, they would have to slide in that spot that you're in. I'm being very direct. If I wanted your spot, I'm gonna be in your spot. I'm not gonna be indirect about it. I can't see how somebody that's messing with another man gonna take your spot with your man.
But I have to be honest though, because even in the same circumstance, if you're referring to men in this dynamic, every side chick ain't that bold. So some people is gonna sneak around and do what they doing, but it's still the same effect. It just ain't as bold as you are, for example. So you're just speaking on your personality and who you are as an individual. You're bold, but everybody else isn't bold. Everybody, and maybe everybody else don't know that. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So,
okay. I get what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I don't agree. I don't tick.
Dim daylight so that others can be cool. Is that what we asking? Are we asking people to not do what they feel will be successful and be at their best because other people might lose out?
Okay, let me do it. Let me tell y'all like this, because I guess we can't see it like this. I'm an author. I am not the only author. I am not the only one that's gonna write a book. I'm not the only one that's gonna write a kid book. I'm not the only one that's gonna write a 5-star book. It's a whole bunch of authors. You can't take my spot as an author. I can read this book, put a bookmark in that chapter, go to that book, or finish this book, then go to that book, and then get this book. There's no way in hell nobody can take my spot as an author. You don't write like me. You don't talk like me. You ain't got no twist like me. You ain't me. You're not going to be able to take my spot.
So my question is this though, TeaTyme, just from my own understanding, if someone pulls,
excuse me, I was saying something. That's the security part that you have that truthfully a lot of people do not have. They're not secure. A lot of people really know for a fact that they don't have it for real. And if anybody else with a little bit of talent,
hold on, I don't know. Wait. Hold on, HB. Hold on. Petty is. I done forgot.
Hey, HB.
I want to make sure. I don't want nobody. We can. I don't want
HB.
I want to respect boundaries.
Ain't no boundaries on this out. We gotta shut this out.
It is when it comes to we talking about the person.
Okay, so my question is
I ain't even get it.
I'm sorry, I had a call. I missed it. I'm sorry. I didn't hear what you said. I had a call.
I let HB up. But if it's going against your boundaries, HB can go back down in the comments until you leave.
That would be nice.
HB, come back up.
No, T, I swear to fucking God.
HB.
I'm not bothering Petty. She already called me hoe broker, law broker, and everything else. I can stay up here. I'm not even saying anything. No. I'm going to go crazy in the comments if I have to go down there.
Let me ask, Patty, would you be okay with her staying, or would you prefer her to be?
She going to say no.
I would prefer for her to go back downstairs.
Okay, Pat, HB, just go downstairs. We got a few more videos to play. Then you could come right back up. I promise.
That's fucked up.
It's not, because I'm talking about her. I'm talking about her in specific. And if you ask me that, and we was talking about you in specific, I'd do it for you. If you ask me, I would.
I wouldn't even ask you that.
But I would do it. Okay?
Bye.
All right.
So what I was saying was, with you being an author, T, if somebody, it helped me understand how copyright works, right? If a person reads your book and they see a paragraph that's similar to their book and they call the people on you, are they wrong? Even though y'all talk different, even though everything else is different in the book, but that one paragraph is the same, is it still copyright?
We not. That's the thing in the book game. We ain't doing that shit because we know.
But I'm asking you, is it still copyright?
I mean, it is still copyright. So the thing is, they got to be able to prove.
That's where the problem lies for people, right?
And if you got to still be able to prove that I took that from you, because I got a whole book, right, that I wrote. My second book, part 2 to my first. After I finished that, I started reading Ashley Angel Quaver's series. Goddamn Cartel. Do you know? Do you know my second book is almost identical to Cartel?
And that's crazy. No.
I almost pissed myself because I'm like, I'm so glad I literally I hadn't read it before. People would think I stole it. I had never read it before. There's another book that's has my same name, dropped maybe 2 weeks after my book dropped. I just was talking 2 days ago. I have a kid book series about kids with special needs. There is a show on Netflix called The Show Heroes that has every character in my kid books that's already out in that damn show. I have a kid in a wheelchair. That wheelchair has special powers. His name Ryder. That kid on that show name is Wheels. You got the girl that draw on the tablet and the stuff come to life. My boy Elijah that has autism, whatever he draws come to life.
And
I don't think they stole my idea.
There's no way they would have known.
If I made it first, and I see 2 weeks later the bitch got my book, I'm on their ass.
But that's how it goes. But when you are an intellectual person, you know ain't one idea.
Bitch, your mama transgender hoe. That's why you was adopted, pussy bitch.
But your intellectual property versus a live is not even close to the same.
And that's what I'm saying. So even imagine how petty I can be trying to sue somebody that probably wrote that whole script 10 years ago and just put it to fruition. All because I didn't do it first. And I had a whole life, started my whole life like that yesterday. And I said, y'all stop procrastinating. Because if you don't do it, you gonna watch your whole vision come to fruition through somebody else. All because you procrastinating.
There's nothing you can do about it on this live. That's why I'm like, intellectual property is something you've copywritten or trademarked or patented. That's not the same as you getting on live and talking, which is what we all are doing essentially. Anybody could watch you at any point in time and literally do the very same thing. And I mean, I guess you can get in your feelings, but there's nothing that you can do about it because before you, somebody was doing whatever it is that you think you started.
But that's the thing. People is getting upset about stuff they didn't start. That's just the fact of the matter. People are upset about something that they themselves did not start. The same way I went on and got a graduation robe from Amazon, so did Bella. Judges wear black robes. Neither one of us got a black robe. Neither of us ain't went to school for 37 years to get no law degree, to practice law, to be able to get a judge. We both on here cosplaying. Aunt Karen was cosplaying before us. T.S. Madison and Kaya was cosplaying before her. So how you gonna be mad about something you did not start?
But when she did start with some shit with you, when she was talking all that shit,
$2.
Let's remember that shit she was saying. Okay? See, I was trying to get her an excuse, and that's why the fuck she act like she do not. She talk shit, and she needs to stand in that shit. She needs to take some goddamn accountability for the shit that she said. Okay? Point blank. Period.
Listen,
$2. $2.
She gonna reach out to you.
I was about to say $2. I was gonna say $2. You want somebody to take accountability. Now, did you take accountability for telling people that chef called your job and it was a skit?
Oh damn.
Shit. Oh shit.
Oh. All right.
She did? Okay. She coming back. You dropped before I could say it. I said, you say she got to stand on shit. Did you take accountability for when you did that long yell?
Yeah, accountability. I said we did a skit. Now, did she take accountability for
What I
looking me the
mean, like
fuck
that,
up and for dragging us? So hell no. Did she take accountability with the fuck shit she did?
for the
No, she
response,
didn't.
the response.
No, she started coming at me first. So don't get mad at how I respond. I keep saying this shit over and over again. When you come for me, don't tell me how to respond and how long to respond. Period.
So that means we can set people up for murder when they ain't do it.
I don't give a goddamn what you do. They should have never started no shit with you.
I don't agree with that now.
So if they started some shit with you, you can do what the fuck you want to. Because they should have never started the shit. Period.
I guess that's where we could agree to disagree.
Petty Rowe ain't starting nothing with Bella, from my knowledge.
No, I agree. I agree with that, but I don't think Petty Rowe gonna go lie on Bella though.
It ain't gonna benefit me none to go lie on her.
Yeah. That's all. That's all. What they said you took accountability.
People lied on me. People lied on me. So what's the difference?
I mean,
why don't you go tell your Charles Barkley that?
What she lied on you about?
Good night.
Wait, what she lied on you about?
She said I doxed her. I never doxed her. I gave out random numbers, and she know that. That was a whole lie. I never doxed that lady. I yelled out random numbers, which was the same numbers to her business location. If you own a business on here, that is public information. I did not.
Okay. I guess this gonna be a whole nother conversation.
It sure is, because I did not say her home address, and she knows that.
Lie. You was a whole ball.
But you a goddamn lie, because you know I did not yell out your goddamn home address number. You know I did not give out your home address, hoe. You bald-headed hoe. You like a newborn fucking baby with your bald-headed ass.
Let's stick to what happened. Don't y'all ain't got to call.
For the last motherfucking time,
guess
you
what? Your
bald-headed
time
bitch.
is coming.
So shut the fuck up, you bald-headed bitch, and I did what the fuck I did.
Shut the fuck up, hoe. You think I'm sleeping? Your time is coming, bitch. I'm not sleeping. I promise you, your time is coming, hoe. You lied.
Bitch, you been saying that since September.
You motherfucking lied. You bald-headed, slew-faced hoe. You lied.
You ugly ass bitch. Your time coming.
And I promise you, your motherfucking time is coming, bitch.
You act like you the only one that can say that,
coming, hoe. It's coming, hoe. When I say it's coming, bend over and kiss your own ass goodbye, bitch. Bend over and kiss your own ass goodbye, bitch.
You been saying this shit for years, hoe.
Slew face.
It ain't been no years, y'all.
Bring it, motherfucker.
Slew face, bitch. It's coming, hoe. I said it's coming. You lied. You lied on me for months, bitch. Fuck you. Fuck you. You lied on me for months, bitch, and your time is coming. I promise you, it's motherfucking coming. You think I'm sleep? Bitch, I'm not sleep. Fuck you and everything that you stand for. I promise you, it's coming.
Well, no, because I'm going to wake you the fuck up, hoe.
You gonna get a whooping.
Fuck you like you done been fucked the
You getting a whooping.
Oh, she dropped it. Mute your damn mic.
Seriously.
We being accountable here. I had to say I couldn't let that just slide by. Just couldn't let that slide. Okay. We gonna try. If we can we are we gonna not she gonna drop you again.
Cause
let me play the video.
I didn't lie on her. She created an entire lie and ran with that shit for months. Fuck her every day forever. There is no accountability for that shit. She got scared because she fucked up. She knows she fucked up. The numbers that she said were not fucking random. She admitted she used her job to get those numbers and she got scared. Let's call it what it motherfucking is. You're not gonna twist the narrative because your punk ass got scared. You got up and said some dumb shit that you used your fucking job. So when that shit comes back to bite you, for real, own it. That's when you'll be accountable. You used your fucking job in the medical.
I'm gonna let her up when Chef done, because Chef gonna keep dropping
my
it.
information. Fuck you.
They just reported you, Chef. It ain't no purpose me letting them up at the same time, y'all. It won't make no sense.
your ass is. You gotta come to my fucking job for me to get your information, you bald-headed bitch. You having no hair making you
But you
stupid,
did,
hoe.
but that
I
don't
don't
mean
give a
that don't
fuck
mean
what
she
I said, T.
that don't mean
That
she
bitch
dumb
should have
though.
not been
That don't
looking
mean.
me up. She have not been looking me up. She stalked my ass on LinkedIn and she got
Okay,
what the fuck
but
she
$2
deserved.
that's
Now I
not gonna
don't give
hold
a
up.
fuck.
It's not gonna hold up in no. I'm gonna be honest with you,
Hold on
and
with
I
what,
think
T?
you.
Hold on what? You gotta prove
Let
that
me
I
let
look.
me
No,
say
no,
it.
no. Because you have to prove that I use my job to look her up. And
No.
when y'all
Okay,
bitches come up
let me.
short,
Can I
she gonna
speak?
feel real stupid.
Can I speak? You don't have to prove anything when you said out of your own mouth, I have access to
And they have to
everybody's.
prove it.
Let me
And they have to
speak,
prove
please.
it.
Please let me. Can I finish? You said out of your own mouth, you want me to dox you?
And
I
I'm
can
saying
dox.
on my own mouth that motherfucking horses fly. Okay, now
Okay,
prove
it
that
doesn't
shit.
matter though
It
when it
does
comes to
matter.
your
Prove it.
job. Okay, okay.
And prove
You
that
know
I
the
doxed
law,
her.
but I'm gonna finish. I'm
I
gonna
do
finish
know
what I
the
was
law.
saying.
I do
I'm
know the
gonna
law.
finish. Somebody reported you. I'm gonna finish what I was saying. When you say out your mouth, I work for a place that can get all your information. You want me to dox you? I'ma dox you because you don't know where I work. I can get your information. Your job will be liable. It don't matter if you actually looked it up. The fact that you implicated your job in doing a criminal act, your job can be liable. They not gonna take that shit. So I don't know why y'all think that y'all are exempt when it comes to what come out y'all mouth. That's not how that shit work. You can't implicate your job in a crime that you are attempting to commit and then say, well, you got to prove I did it. No, you already said I work a job that got access to your information on a public platform, and I will use that job to dox you.
No, let's be clear. What she said was, you don't know what I do, and I have all your information, dummy. I have your social security number, dummy. Tread lightly, dummy. I have access to everybody's information, dummy. I'm the dummy. Your dumb ass got up there and said that shit, but I'm the dummy. We gonna see who the dummy
Yeah,
is.
she don't have to prove nothing, but she ain't got to prove nothing else.
So
That shit was said on the public platform.
you said that, dummy. That's what you said,
I don't
dummy.
think people understand that right there ain't no job. Even if it don't go to court, if that job, I'm telling y'all right now, if you work for a big corporation, a hospital, something that have anything like that, oh baby, they not risking you. You ain't nobody finna risk their whole company being liable because they kept on somebody reckless. They're not. They're not gonna do that.
That's the word, the liability word. That's the thing. Companies will let your ass go. It ain't about did you actually do it. If you can potentially cost them, they will let you go. Liabilities are not something that most companies will stand for. I done seen people with years and decades under their belt do the wrong thing and get let go.
Play games, period. And understand, baby, I've been doing.
Hold on a second. Somebody said, yeah, but they're going to check first. They can check all they want to see if she actually did it. The fact that it came out of her mouth that she could do it and she had access to it is enough. I don't think y'all understand that.
Chef
Now,
gotta do is
if
straighten the suit.
the fact
Not
that
only
she
that,
said it
but
out her own mouth
here's what
on a
y'all aren't
public
getting.
platform and it can
She
be
keeps saying
proven,
Straighten
I
the suit.
said
it's
That's
random
enough.
all.
numbers. She is lying. But she knows that only I know that. I know what my fucking addresses are that I use. There are 3 addresses that I use. Those were not fucking random numbers, and she knows it. But guess what? When you work for any type of a medical anything, every keystroke you fucking hit is logged. You know this. That's why your friend said, hey, why don't you just go ahead and say that somebody called your job? That way won't nobody do it because you were scared. Period. So when HIPAA comes for that ass, dummy, remember, you the one put it out there. Dummy.
And y'all do realize that these businesses, number one, don't have to give you a reason to fire you. You just being an itch in their ass can be enough for them to let you go. Just the fact that you causing problems
and you involved their business in your mess on social media is enough to get you fired. That's not even them going into looking at your keystrokes. Just because you involve them and potentially could be liable for anything because of something that you said, that's enough for them to fire you. They don't technically have to have a reason. You just being a problem is
Yep,
enough to
most places
fire
are.
you.
And let's be
Follow the
honest,
comment saying if
if
y'all want
Chef
me to
went,
get y'all
if
information, somebody information, contact me. He just commented and said, if y'all want me to get somebody information for y'all, just contact me. That is so weird. Like what?
who did that?
Scholar, he back in
Because
the
I already
comments.
muted him. He's gonna keep making pages. I've already muted and blocked him. He's making more pages.
Yeah, he in here
Like
messing.
y'all gotta
I
understand,
ain't
people
worried
gonna keep
about it.
making pages. Like you gonna have to
Yeah,
ignore them.
I'm not worried about it. He wants y'all to know that I have a 2-story mobile home on wheels. He wants y'all to know that. So y'all please put some wheels in the chat or something to make him happy so he feel like y'all heard him. He needs to be heard. Have y'all heard his
Okay,
album?
Aries, you saying that's in certain states. Let me tell you something, honey. And this is why I say, and I said this before, y'all friends ain't friends because y'all justify fuck shit and your friend get in trouble, and it's gonna be your dumb ass. Y'all dumb ass is protecting your friend just to be right, not realizing that ain't a friend. Tell your fucking friend when they wrong. You sitting there saying in certain states, my ass. It's a liability to any company. It doesn't fucking matter what state. It's a liability. Fuck HIPAA. Throw it out the window. Anytime you work for a corporation and you saying I can use my corporation to commit a crime, that corporation is now liable if you actually commit that crime. You got to go. You are not bigger than the corporation.
To be
But it
honest,
ain't even about
the
HIPAA.
show is
I
the
dare you to
hours
go
that she
tell
called
somebody at your
out, the
job
emotional
you
distress. She
stole.
doesn't feel safe. She could be liable right now because of the fact that her information was
Is
put out. Chef
liable.
could easily
She
say,
is liable. That's what Chef is trying to say.
yeah,
People
that's
think
what
because we
she
ain't
could
saying nothing,
easily
we ain't
say.
taking
I don't
action.
feel safe,
People still
or
taking
I'm
action.
emotionally turbulent. You don't have to. I think she's trying to say like, well, I didn't actually do it, but the thing is, the threat in itself, using your job, all Chef got
Let her
to do
back
is
up
say,
when
I don't
Chef
feel
drop.
safe. I don't feel safe. I fear for my life. My address is out. And that could be a lawsuit right there. It's really simple as that.
But a lawsuit is different from getting fired. That's two different things.
Right.
No, I'm saying
Right.
lawsuits for the company, which would make them want to let her go.
That's still two different
Yeah,
things
they're two
because
different
one you
things.
would have to prove in order to win the case, not just say there was a possibility. Getting fired, you don't have to prove that. I dare you, whoever saying that that's not right, I dare you to go to your job and tell your coworker that you just stole some money, and then see if they don't go tell HR and your ass be walked out without them finding you literally taking money with your hands and putting it in your pockets. Go test it out for me and then come back and let me know what happened.
Hey, real quick, T. I used to work for a certain government agency where we had access to, well, we had the ability to access everyone's information. One of the first things we're briefed on is in order to legally get this information, we have to have a warrant from a judge. Without a warrant, and if we just simply playing around in the system and we access someone's information, we will be terminated. Every keystroke is logged. Who you look up is logged and is tracked. And all it takes is for someone to raise their hand and say, hey, this don't look right. There's no reason why this American citizen's information should have been accessed. And they simply track it back to the right computer terminal as who was logged in on it at that time, and you'll get fired and locked up.
Yes. And what I'm saying is even if she never even looked up her information, the
She's
fact that
already,
she came
yeah,
the fact
exactly.
that she came on a public platform and said, you don't know who I am, you don't know where I work, I have access to everybody information.
Yep.
Try me. You wanted me to dox you, I'll dox you. Whatever. You the fact that you even use your job to threaten somebody
Exactly.
becomes a liability to your job.
Exactly. Miss Sean John, I'm not talking about
medical. And I said that the day she said it.
Yeah, Miss
I
Sean
tried
John,
to
I'm not talking about
explain that to them, but they wasn't listening to me. They were trying to fight with me, and I kept telling them, it's not that we press, it's that I think you're pressed $2, which is why y'all did the skit. See, this is the thing. We're not pressed because you definitely have to count your days, honey, right? But you were pressed, which is why you made that skit. And you made it sound as real as possible because you didn't want nobody to call your job. You went as far enough to say somebody called your job and made it and tried to threaten people, to intimidate people not to do it again. You came up with a whole skit amongst people to say that your job was actually called, to intimidate people from actually calling it. That's a pressed person. Only a pressed person would do that.
Hey, let's hear it, shall we?
Go ahead.
Since, I'm the dummy. Y'all give me a second. I gotta go to it.
Blue, prove you don't have to prove that she called. She's a liability once she uses her job as a threat, honey. But okay, you got it.
Miss Jasmine, she doesn't need to have proof. The fact that old girl on a public platform on a live broadcast stated, I have access to certain material through my job because you don't know who I work for, what access I have. And then having
use it
the person that she addressed
as a threat. Use it as a threat.
Compromised, she has been implicated. Okay. Whether she actually did it or not is enough for that company.
Hold on, Ray.
Go ahead.
So let's give full and complete context. I was in TeaTyme's panel. She runs up in the panel. She gives the street number, not the street name, city, state, and zip code of where I once lived. She didn't know I didn't live there anymore, but my family still owns the home. Okay, I have 3 businesses registered to 3 different addresses, right? Okay, so this is what she says. Oh shit, wrong thing. Hold on, y'all.
Is it Exquisite by whatever in Pennsylvania? Yeah, that's it. So is that considered doxing? Because I could release all your stuff right now. Because you kind of consider because my stuff ain't public, so you kind of consider yourself doxing me.
So you got a business, but it's not public? What business you got that's not public? That's why it's on LinkedIn, dummy.
Should I release your social security number right now, Chef? Bitch, because you thought I didn't have it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Tread very lightly. You don't think I got all your info? Tread very lightly. You don't know what my career job is, do you?
I do now, boo.
Yeah. Yeah. I have access to everyone's files, dummy.
I'm the dummy.
But it's cool. I told you if you want to play, we could play.
Let's play, baby. Please, let's play. Okay, now, after she put this out here,
I tried to tell her that she could get in trouble.
Or the ones that thought that they were her friends at the time.
I'm going to let you up when she go down because y'all ain't going to be able to stay up in the same panel. But I'm not going to not let you up $2. I will not let you up.
At the time, they thought they were her friends. Nequa says, hey, Nequa says, why don't you just go on and put it out there that somebody called your job? That way no one will actually do it. So they produced this whole skit, most of the $2 crew. And this is how it went down.
I
can't bring abundantly up.
No, fuck that.
That's Aries.
Because Vonley should have been here anyway. Wait. Did y'all read the text?
Y'all seen that motherfucking text?
Nope. Okay, somebody call T-Job. They looking her ass up in one fucking day, and now somebody done called her fucking job, and now she got a meeting. Y'all didn't read it? The fuck?
Now, let's be clear. When Aries says they looking her ass up, did I look her up on LinkedIn? I sure as shit did. Because I was trying to find what her job was, since she told the world she had access to everybody.